So
we're not wearing our hoodies. What are we doing?
Should we stop or continue?
I don't know. What up, Internet peeps? It's so good to be back with you on the
Outbreak. First try.
Every time. Great to have
like
you.
a charm.
We are so excited for the capstone of the Intern Olympics today.
Have you ever thought about the phrase capstone? Pretty weird stuff. Am I right?
Kind of like if we switched the beginning of each of our names. It wouldn't be Phil and Matt. It would be Fat and Mill.
I do not like that.
Which one are you?
Anyways, got a coronavirus fact for you guys today, and it is super disgusting. So get this. We know that the virus, it spreads through respiratory droplets, which I feel super intelligent saying that because I think I pronounced it correctly.
I don't like the word droplets.
I don't like the word respiratory. Anyways, respiratory droplets, studies have been done, and they are revealing that our respiratory droplets, so basically the saliva that comes out of our mouth, like when I talk right now, yada, 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 and like when we sneeze, they are floating in the air for up to 14 minutes. So, if someone sneezes beside you, and you don't want to, inhale that, you should probably hold your breath for about 14 minutes just to be safe.
I can do that.
Yeah, okay.
So Intern Olympics.
Yeah, we're doing that.
So what are the standings so far?
Ooh, standings so far. So we have had 2 competitions up to this point. This is our final competition for Intern Olympics. For the first competition, the mask making competition, in first place was K-Dubs. Let's give a round of applause for K-Dubs. Round of applause. In second place was Allie. She got second place. For hide and go seek, our second competition, first place was, again, K-Dubs. And second place was Isaac. So, this competition, it's definitely starting with K-Dubs on top, but some other folks still have a chance at it. For this competition, final competition for the Intern Olympics, we're going to be playing a game called Cool or Not. You want to explain the rules, Phil?
It would be appropriate for me to explain the rules of this game.
Because you're not cool and I am. I took it from you.
So, we set loose our interns throughout the building, and they've been helping clean up some different areas of our building so they become very familiar with the resources in our building. And if you were wondering, we have these laptops here because we're taking very important notes, because the interns will find an object in the building, and they will come and present it to me and Matt, as well as our Berean Kids Director, Katie, because we need a tiebreaker judge. And should we clap her in now?
Katie or Kelly?
Oh, Kelly.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't you worked with her for like 5 years or something?
Not quite, 4.5.
Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, let's go ahead and clap her in.
Let's do it. And here is Katie with us again.
Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you.
Katie.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Kelly.
Fat and Bill.
Katie, words hurt.
Mill.
Okay?
Mill. It's Mill and
The nerve
Fat.
of this one. We have her on the show, and this is how she repays them. Hey, before we get started by having our first intern come and present their item, and we'll vote on whether or not it is cool, I first want to show everyone what they're playing for. Here we have the Intern Olympics trophy. I might have stolen this from Kids Ministry.
Sure
You can't see right now in Sharpie it says 2020 Intern Olympics winner, ? Because we don't know yet. So we're going to set that right there. Folks,
That's solid.
that's what they're playing
That's
for.
solid gold.
Oh, it's straight up solid gold.
Yeah.
You bought it, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you've been very invested in this
Very
process.
solid gold.
Yes.
So our interns will come one by one, and we'll introduce them first, and they will come and present their item, and we will decide whether it is cool or not.
Love it. All right, well, let's go ahead and welcome our first intern on the show. K-Dubs, you're our front runner, so why don't you come on up and join us. K-Dubs, why don't you go ahead and tell us the item that you're presenting today.
Okay, well, hello judges. Nice to see you today. You guys are looking great. I like your hair, Kelly. Kelly.
Brown nosing?
Yeah.
For real.
Hi, Internet. You are also looking ravishing today. This is my very cool item. I just want you to know that I feel very passionate about this, not like the other fool interns who are going to make stuff up for content. This is a huge cardboard box. Remember when you were a child and you had a cardboard box to play with and it was just like magic? Because it could be anything. Remember imagination? I'm bringing you back to that. And with this cardboard box. This could be anything right now. So, what do you think it is? What do you think it is? I think
it's not cool. I'm just gonna go out there.
Oh, you're just gonna say
know.
right
Do
now.
you have kids?
Yeah.
Do you give them cardboard boxes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a good parent?
Is this a kid show? Is this a kid show? I don't think so.
But she's thinking practically, and I really like that it says handle with care.
Exactly.
All right, so
she
Kelly,
needs to be handled with care.
what are you saying? Cool or not cool?
I'm saying cool.
Thank you, Kelly.
Nah.
You're the prettiest.
Oh, thank you.
Tiebreaker.
I'll be honest.
even know if
I
I
thought I could be persuaded, but the presentation left me desiring more. I'm gonna say not cool.
Not cool.
Sorry,
Official.
Katie.
Not
I
cool.
tried.
Good try. All right. Our next candidate will be coming up next. Will be the man, the legend, Michael Marhefka.
Michael Marhefka, or should I say something else? Because you don't look like Michael Marhefka. What do you have for us today? Tell us more. You don't say.
If this was creepy or not, he'd win.
This is
it's
true.
creative though.
Creative.
Mhm.
But this is cool or not. This is cool
It's
or not.
not creative or not. I see what you're saying, though. So, are we judging the bell or the mask?
Both.
Oh, thank you. That really enlightens things for us. You know what? The item didn't really do it for me at first, but I love the presentation. I'm gonna say cool.
I'm a little torn. What do you think?
I think I'm a terrible judge because I'm too nice. But I think it's cool. I like the creativity.
3 thumbs up.
Wow. That is
Well
indeed
done.
cool. Thank you very much, Michael.
Well done. Who's our next intern,
I
Matt?
believe our next intern is Isaac the Kid Sparks.
So, Mr. Isaac the Kid Sparks, can you explain your item to us?
Very much, sir, but I don't think it needs explaining. He is a cow. He is a friend. I have named him Ralph, but you can name him whatever you want if you get your own.
What do you do with them?
Whatever you want, because he's a friend. But it's it.
Yeah, I think the better question is, what don't you do with
Yeah,
him?
I can see that.
Yeah. What do you think, Phil?
I would say if you ride your friend Ralph, I would say it's cool.
Challenge accepted.
I feel uncomfortable. Not cool.
You win some, you lose some.
This is true. Or sometimes
Kelly?
you just never lose any, depending on who you are.
I'm gonna go with thumbs down.
Ooh, not
I'm really
cool.
sorry.
Not cool.
I'm so
Phil,
sorry.
is there going to be redemption here? Or?
Yeah, I still say he gets one.
Okay,
Thumbs
one
up.
more. All
Not bad.
right, all right.
Give it up for Isaac, the Kid Sparks. Next on the show, the next intern we have, who hopefully will give us something cooler than Ralph, is Katie the Sare.
Hi guys. Okay, first of all, I want to say I'm an intern on the intern net. So, with that being said, I have.
I vote thumbs down right now. She does not get
Wait.
thumbs down. You can go ahead. Maybe you'll win these
Okay.
two, but thumbs down for
I
me.
have a backpack, but wait, there's more. You take this backpack off, and it's a car blanket. And I think what's really cool about this item is I use it a lot. It's very practical. And so whether you want to have a picnic with your friends or by yourself, or if you just want to like lay out and look at the stars or a blanket fort, it turns into a backpack. And so feel the inside. It's actually really nice. It's please.
Does it turn
I'm
into
social
a...
distancing. I'm
And
not gonna
one
touch that.
more thing here. Woo-hoo! It's a poncho.
Wow.
Wow.
Does it turn into a hammock?
Yeah, if you felt like you wanted a hammock.
That didn't sound like very
So it's
good.
whatever you feel like. So this is like universal.
No, it's a car
Relative,
blanket
yeah.
poncho backpack
Oh.
by Ohio Health. So
And you're supporting Ohio Health by advertising.
so it's pretty cool.
Are we allowed to do that on this show? Or do we have to give him money?
They've taken.
We'll censor this part.
Blur it out.
Well, frankly, that pun was awful, so we know what I think, but Kelly, Phil, it's up to you two.
I think it's very practical. Is it cool though?
So cool.
Profound.
So cool it's hot.
I bet it is.
Mm.
I'm gonna go thumbs down.
Ooh, thumbs down.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Bill?
I kind of feel bad.
So you're saying not cool?
Oh.
Yeah. I would say. I would say. I'm gonna go with cool. Yeah. It really. The presentation I thought was pretty good, and I enjoy funny puns like intern on the internet. That got me. That was it. If it wasn't for that, would have not cool. But that put you over the edge.
I'd take it. There's a compliment mixed in there.
Yeah. Thank you, Katie the Sayer.
Katie the Sayer.
Yeah. We need to put 3 thumbs down for somebody. So hope maybe we win these last
Maybe,
few.
maybe we'll see.
All right.
All right, next up, we have Alex Rivas.
I have to say, when I saw Alex in his item, it was pretty cool.
Come on.
So what's going on here, Alex?
Yeah, so this is a throwback item, as you all know. For those of you that were young at one point, for those of you that have young ones, you all know the Angry Birds. Come on,
Mhm.
and my esteemed fellow friend Jedediah, the bird flu survivor. You know, we birds are a fascinating species, and we also are very cool.
I thought you were angry.
Oh, yeah, no. yeah, that too. Yeah.
That is an angry item. Is it a cool item?
I think it lacks creativity.
I think Katie lacks creativity. I say cool. Bill, you're the tiebreaker.
Thanks.
I've always been a huge Angry Birds fan. 2 thumbs up. Definitely cool. Definitely
Bravo,
cool.
bravo.
That's good.
Well done. Thank
Let's
you.
go.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Our final contestant is. Who is our final contestant?
You know, some call her Alyssa, some call her Allie. Who can say, really? Regardless, I say we bring her on the show. Individual with a name that starts with the letter A. What do you have for us?
Well, I have baby Jesus, but not just any baby Jesus. He is white and blonde and blue-eyed.
Hmm.
So, racially insensitive Jesus.
It's up to your interpretation.
That was his interpretation.
Yeah, that's not cool.
So, Phil, can I make a guess as to what you're going to say?
It's
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
definitely not cool. Jesus was a Middle Eastern person. He did not have blue eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Not
think
cool.
I think it's a fraud.
Historically inaccurate.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Kelly?
I'm with you. Well done for losing.
A for effort.
Thank you.
Forever.
It's my
Yeah.
name. Alright.
Well, that closes up our Intern Olympics, and we're going to be tabulating the scores
Working hard.
officially. But we don't really need Kelly anymore, so we're going to clap her off.
Thanks for coming, Katie.
Yep, no problem, fat and
All right, the scores have officially been tabulated, and we are ready to crown the 2020 Intern Olympics champion.
Now, before we do that, I do think we need to announce who was the winner of this day's competition, because the winner for today did not win the overall
True.
Olympics.
True.
But huge shout out to the man Michael Marhefka. What a display. He got 3 thumbs up.
The crazy tribal mask was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the presentation was spot on.
Wow. It was profound. He gets it. He gets it.
Yeah, he gets
It's like he's still with us in our heart right now.
But the champion, and I will let you do the honors, sir, is
K-Dubs! Come on, K-Dubs!
our champion, 2020, the Outbreak Intern Olympics. Is
And
Kate.
very greedy.
Thank you.
Well done, K-Dubs.
Thank you.
Do you have
Well
any
done.
remarks to say to our audience?
Take it from me.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining us. All right, let's clap her off.
All right.
Well, I enjoyed Intern Olympics, and I am so excited for you to get to know our interns this summer. It's going to be a fun time.
As you can see, they are very talented at what they do.
Skills. We don't
For
hire
certain
just
companies.
anyone.
We hire
Someone.
these guys.
Yeah, someone's. Lots
Yeah.
of. Hey, we got a little quick Devo thought, real quick, for you guys. It's from Proverbs chapter 19, and the verse is 21. And I think this is really relevant compared to what all of us have gone through, and even like what our interns probably went through, wondering, hey, was this going to happen? You know, with churches closed, will I even have this internship this summer?
Yeah.
I mean, it says this: many are the plans in a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevail. And I bet almost everyone that's listening right now is watching. Their plans have gotten turned on its head, right? Like completely changed with this COVID-19. It's just like everything. Think about being a youth pastor and having to cancel youth group for months. It's just like it is changed all of our lives. But we can know and take heart at this verse. It says it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. And even in the midst of the cloudy days, we know that God is working His plan together for our good and His glory. And so, it's not a bad thing to plan. I think God encourages us to use wisdom and to plan. But when our plans kind of get upset, we need to, in faith, just trust that, hey, God's working. God's working even in spite of maybe what we're going through.
Yeah, that's good. And that really just points to the fact that, like, in every moment, we can have peace and we can trust that, you know what, this COVID thing, it's crazy, but this is God's plan and God's working in this, and so we can trust Him in that.
Yeah. So be looking for what story is God writing now, maybe in your life, in your family, in your neighborhood. What does God want to do in our student ministry this summer? Even though we had to, cancel our international trip and we're gonna have to do mission differently, what does God want us to do? And so be praying about that and say, God, what's your plan in this? And try to get on board with Him. So.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks for sharing, Dee.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you all enjoyed Intern Olympics. We're excited to be sharing with you. Still next week, we're gonna keep the Outbreak going. We got some fun stuff planned for you, but make sure to, I'll go to you. I always mess up the sign out.
Join us next time on The Outbreak.
It's got me